Hey y'all, this is Jenny. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. So I thought I'd give you something cute to look at for a minute. I just wanted to go ahead and say today that I am really trying to grow my channel here on YouTube and my Instagram. So I would love it and appreciate it so much if y'all would hit that subscribe button, if you would hit the notification bell. I did want to say, for those of you who watch me just on the norm, that I'm actually going to try to start uploading 3 to 4 times a week instead of 1 to 2. And I've kind of been reluctant about doing that. Even though I've been filming, I've kind of been holding back on the videos because I've noticed a couple times when I upload a video back to back, one of them gets looked over. Not saying that all y'all want to watch my videos. That's not what I think at all. But I just know what my norm is, you know. And I can tell it's like they just kind of get lost, you know, if I do one back to back, because no one really notices that I've uploaded again. So I would love it if you would click that little bell to notify you when I upload a video. I would appreciate it so much. Thank y'all so much for just commenting lately and just all the feedback you're giving me. You're all so kind, and I'm just so grateful that I get to do this. So if you are new here, my name is Jeannie. I make junk journals, handmade memory albums. I have scrapbooked for, goodness, 25 years, but I actually just fell in love with junk journaling a few years ago, and it's rare that I ever scrapbook, but I still junk journal in a scrapbooky style sometimes, if that makes sense. And I love like mini albums and all those kind of things. So if any of that interests you, I would just love it if you would stick around. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to get out of the way. The second thing is, if you've been watching me for the month of May, you know that I literally, like every other day, feel like I'm sharing one of these strawberry journals. But it's not the same one that you keep seeing pop up. It has actually been a collection. I did a couple of different sizes of them and styles, but they all pretty much spun off of this patchworky style. So if you see different ones of those popping up, it's not the same journal. It is a different journal. I doubt I will share a flip through of this one. I probably will these two pink coquette style ones, but this one, since it is so similar to the others, I'll probably just go ahead and ship this off to her today. So I was just going to let you peek at it here. Oh, these are so much fun, so much fun. I have had several of you actually ask me about doing a tutorial for this cover, and I do plan on making one more next week and filming a tutorial while I share that. So I had released, I don't know, I think it was like, oh goodness, 9 or 10. I believe I've made 6 or 8 total of the pink style. Y'all, I can't remember. I think this would make 6 of this style. And then again, in different sizes and styles. These were kind of a spin-off of my cottage journals, these two. But I think this will make like 8 to 10 of these that I've actually made this month. But anyways, I say all that to say these two have sold. This is the last of these, except for next week when I do the cover. I will make one more of these available. And then this one has already sold. This is more of the coquette, girly, super girly and fun theme. But this little cutie right here, I wanted to make an extra one of these, which will be next week. And then when I was doing the last of this, I thought, you know what, I'm going to make one more. Y'all seem to really love these, especially over on Instagram. So this is the cover I come up with for this one. I went ahead and used some of my precious vintage strawberry shortcake trim. And I thought I mean, this is almost done. I'll probably be finishing up today, but I'm just using all the doilies and laces and the girly, the bows and the strawberry, just all the cutesy, kitschy stuff, you know. So if you're interested in this, it's a little mini 4x6 mini sized junk journal. I will be happy to sell this to you as soon as I complete it. It will probably be sometime later today, but I will leave my Instagram below, my email below. You're totally welcome to email me. So y'all are probably like, girl, get into the haul. We come here for the haul, right? Like, oh, look how cute those are, just hanging together. So precious. And these other two will have charms as well. But anyways, y'all, Hobby Lobby, that's what we're here for, right? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So I just happened to you know what? I don't watch TV really during the day unless I have something on in the background while I'm working. And I just took a time to rest for about an hour the other day, and a video popped up, video suggestion. It was like Hobby Lobby haul, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I watched that, and I was like, oh my goodness. So I waited all week long. It's Friday, and I thought, okay, Lord, if there's some things I need there for upcoming journals, then let them just still be there. If not, you know, I don't need them. So I went this morning, y'all. I am so excited. I spent $50 total, 50 and some change, and I added it up-ish, just, you know, rough estimate, and I got over $225 worth of stuff for $50. So I am very, very excited. Again, I want to preface this haul by saying I do this as a job, so I use these products to make and, you know, turn them into albums or things like that. I do have 3 grown children and 5 grandbabies, so while I would love to buy things for myself, it's rare that I ever do that. I've got to get better at memory keeping for myself. So a couple of things I did grab for myself, but mostly these are all things that I absolutely have projects in mind soon that I'm going to be using those for. So let me just grab some and start. So I got some of these scrapbooky kits. And y'all, this is why you don't judge people, because I'm always like, why did you have to get 5 of those? Like, was it really necessary? That's what I think sometimes. And I'm like, you know what? That's why you don't do that, because you know what? The ladies may have needed 5 of those, you know? But anyways, I do have projects in mind for these. Is why I got multiples of some. But I did try to leave some back of each. Let's see. If there's a glare, I'm sorry. So we'll get into this one. I feel like if you're, you know what? It just depends on my mood. If I just want to just see quickly what people got, or if I want to see them actually skim through the stuff. So sometimes I do just skim through, but I'm actually going to show you what's in these. Okay, what I'll do is I'll skim through right now and just show you the gist of it. So if you want to check out your Hobby Lobby, go ahead. And then I will go back and show you each thing kind of up close and what's inside, because sometimes I do want to see that. So as far as these go, I got the beach. I know that's a glare, y'all. The baby little beach one, so cute. Oh my goodness. This one was called Unchartered. The purpose I have in mind for this, as well as the travel, is I'm doing a set of like bohemian style, just travel themed journals. I'm actually doing them. I have a custom order for one, and it's for a missionary. She's going on like 4 different trips this summer. So I needed items for that, and I wanted a mix of like vintage and new. And then at the same time, I was wanting to make 2 more extra to sell, and then 1 extra for, we have a little guy we've kind of adopted. We call him our other son. He's in his mid-20s. He lives with us during the summertime, because he's going to ministry school out of town. He's goes to church with us. He's best friends with my son-in-law. Anyways, I wanted to make one for him also, to put in like a well, I'll talk more about that on that video as I'm doing that. But anyways, I was going to make a travel themed journal for him for a mission trip. So, and I'll share more details about that later. So here's a peek of what that looks like. This is the travel one. My daughter's going on a couple trips this summer too. I feel like she would love a journal out of this one too. But I got all of these travel ones with those travel themed journals in mind. And then I got one of these Shine Bright ones. This would be so cute. There's a paper pad that kind of goes with this, and it would be so cute for like a retro type 80s theme type journal, I think. And then this summer one, I mean, oh my goodness, just so cute, all these bright colors. I would like to make a couple of ocean themed journals. I actually would have got a couple more packs of this had there been one, but it's called Under the Sea. I got the cutest Reader's Digest with little seahorses on it a couple weeks ago in an estate sale, and I want to make a journal to sell out of that so much. So I think I'll use these cutesy. I can't decide if I want to do the cutesy stuff or do the natural. I'm not sure, but anyways, I got those for that. And then let's share these sticker packs. I'm telling y'all, I got stuff just everywhere beside me. Okay. Let me show this. So I got this. Oh, by the way, those were $1.74 a piece, those scrapbooking kits. And again, I'll go through them at the end, but I thought it was a 2, but she said it was a 7. And I mean, she works there. I feel like she knows what she's talking about, because once I got home, I did look, and it was, I'm pretty sure it was a 7. So anyways, $1.74. This was $1.24, I think, unless she charged me $1.74. But anyways, this was over in there was just an aisle with just tons of clearance stuff, probably from the spring shop or something. I don't really necessarily love the whole Nomi thing, but my brain was like, oh my goodness, I have to get one of these and cut these little daisies out and cut this little bee jar out, honeybee jar, and make 1 or 2 just kitschy, whimsical 70s, 80s, 50s, 60s. I don't know. I want to make a journal out of these little daisy cutouts, and I will offer it when I do it. I just want to have fun with it and just play around and make a fun journal. So that's why I got this, to cut up for that. Sticker packs. They were anywhere from 87 cents, 62 cents, 74 cents, 87. Again, y'all, I'm sorry for the glare. I grabbed these 2. One of these is for a friend, and then one for me. But how cute are these little beachy type? These are so cute. I've actually been eyeballing these for a couple months, and I kept waiting to go back when Paper Studio was half off, but now look at 74 cents. And you know what? I will take these out of the pack so you can see, but I thought these would be pretty in some prayer journals. Grace upon grace, blessed, faith. You're exactly where you need to be, with that little mushroom, that little fairy. And then this says, perhaps you were born for such a time as this, and it's got the Bible verse there. And then this cute little fairy with these little pearls. Oh my goodness, that shake. I meant to get to, okay, I did get 2 of these, because I will use these, and I make prayer journals a lot, and I feel like these would be perfect in there. And then this one was over there beside that, and I thought this would be so cute. I've been making a lot of cottage themed journals lately, and I've still got to do the blue and purple. Y'all, I'm looking for a piece of scrapbook paper. I've still got to do the purple and blue one. So I thought this would be pretty, maybe on some pages in there. These navies, the little swan, the little teapot with mushrooms and flowers, little mushrooms. Oh, so cute. The little cottage, the mushrooms. See, I wish I'd have gotten 2 of those, but I only got 1, I think. I grabbed These stickers, y'all, I love these. They're just, I call them aesthetic stickers, but I love this style of stickers. They're just flat, even for my personal journaling. I don't know if y'all can see those, but it's just little cottage style thing, like the little lamp and the little books with the glasses. Oh my goodness. The little cups of coffees. I mean, how cute. These are just so cute. So I did grab a couple packs of those. Just kidding. I think I only got the one. And then I grabbed a couple packs of these. 3 packs. These go along with the whole travel theme that I'm doing. So, again, just personal journaling. These would be so fun because they're flat enough to totally use. I mean, I feel like you could use these in a like a bullet style journal. But the little, oh my goodness, the little ice in the drink with the straw, the luggage tag, oh my goodness, the watch, passport, camera, bicycle, the luggage. These are the cutest stickers I've ever seen. So cute. And then I got 1 pack of these. Again, I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to keep it under like 40 bucks, so I already went over by doing 50, but I really wanted to grab even more of these. But they're so cute. They're called Study Life, but I mean, how cute for those of us who just journal. Like the little planner, the coffee cup, the glasses, the typewriter, the little tea cup, you know what I'm trying to say, tea bag coming out of the cup, camera. These are so cute. I hope they're not glaring too bad. And then I saw a lot of people haul these. They had a few different styles of these actually on clearance for $1.37, but I was like, okay, which one of these am I going to use like right now, you know, or soon, or have a, you know, project in mind for? Again, the purple and blue cottage theme journals I'm wanting to do. This pack just went really good with that. And then these are also stickers. They're cardstock, but they're stickers. But of course you can just use them as die cuts. I needed these for a journal I did last week. It's like I went from having no purple and blue things to like an abundance of purple and blue things. I had one to give away from Paper Terrace, and I got so many purple and blue things. So now I'm just set to get on with those journals soon. Oh, I needed that last week. Anyways, there's the gist of what's in that. And again, they had several cute different packs of these that I should have bought just to put up, but I didn't. I grabbed this sticker book. They had several sticker books, anywhere from $1.12 to like $1.99. But this is the only one that I saw using like right now. And y'all, I have like 20 X-Acto knives and still don't know where any of them are beside me. And these are my bad scissors, so don't be yelling at me for using my scissors. These are so cute. Again, for cottage or floral journals, or even just personal. Oh my goodness, the little basket of strawberries. The little roosters. Oh my goodness. Home is where the coop is. Little seed packets. Oh, these are so cute. Look at those little seed packets. So cute. Got that. And then now getting into the paper pads. So, oh, I need my X-Acto knife so bad. Y'all, put these things right beside me so they don't know where they are. And then when I actually need, and I know I'm shaking my camera right now, y'all. So I put all these things beside me, and then when I actually need them, I can't find them. And look, I've never even opened this up. And y'all are probably like, just stop the camera for a minute, but you know what? I'm gonna keep it going. I feel like if you're here at this point, you're here for the long haul, because just because. Okay, so this one is called Watercolor Ocean. Oh my goodness, I wish that I had a large one of this. And again, just like the others, I'll go through these quickly and then I'll flip through them. Like you probably wishing I'd have done with those stickers. So this one, again, 6x6, I didn't see the large one. Floral on hot pink, $1.74. And then again, Watercolor Ocean. And then I grabbed 4 of the large ones. 4 of the 12x12, and they ranged anywhere from $2.99 to $4.49, I think was the, I don't know, I feel like there may have been one that was 5, we'll see, but so I got Pastel Rainbow. And then Dreamy Disco Days. Seasonal Florals. They had like a wildflower meadow floral, and I know if you know me, you're like, why didn't you get that one? But I don't know, I feel like I've just either seen it so much or I've had it or something, and I was just kind of over it, I guess. But it was really pretty if you don't have any floral paper pads. And then this one, Dalmoody. This was $2.99. So yeah, I'll just go ahead and start flipping through these now, since I mean, that's the last of everything that I got, and then I'll go through them. Obviously, I'm not gonna just take my sweet time, but I'll flip through them kind of quickly. Let me go ahead and open this one. Tell you what, this brand new X-Acto knife works. It don't play. And you know, I got this at Harbor Freight, like it's been like a year now. I was with my husband one day and I was like, I have to have that. I need an X-Acto knife. I've lost mine. He's like, you have 100. I'm like, yeah, well, I've lost them. It's been sitting in this desk for a year, and I'm just now opening it. And I just had to have this that day, you know. All right. So this one, I feel like everybody has said this about this one, but this would not be something I would normally pick up. But since I'm doing those travel themed, I even thought, you know, there's times when I get a custom order that maybe they just want neutral colors or something. This would be perfect to just have put up in my stash. But I thought for the bohemian textiles, travel theme, some of these would be really cool in there, especially if it were a guy, you know, just keeping it really simple with like coffee dyed papers. And some of these actually some of these would be cute for covers of just little cardstock covered journals. Just very, very neutral. Depending what's on these stamps, I thought they would work, but I'll have to see what's on there. I'm not sure. So yeah, super cool to just have in my stash. Seasonal florals. Starts back at December, or it ends, you know, in December. Kind of goes, so I'm flipping backwards, so I'm thinking still December. Oh, so pretty. January, then you get to fall. I'm telling y'all what, they had the fall scents kicking right when you walked in the door. And I love fall, but y'all, I'm just not ready for that yet. I was just like, you know what, it's too soon. But they had all, oh, that's so pretty. They had all the fall things out. Let's see, this is pretty for right now. Oh, this makes me wish I'd have got the pack of the die cut stickers. They match some of these pages actually. These are very, very pretty, and they have like the full flakes on most of them. These would be beautiful in my cottage floral journals too. So that is seasonal florals. Dreamy Disco Days. This has some full ones in there as well. A couple of these would be cute in the strawberry shortcake journals, but I mean, how cute for like retro 80s. Oh my goodness. In fact, I need to email Meg at Chasing Retro because she's wanting to do some 80s themed journals, and oh my goodness, like I feel like she has to have this paper pad, right? There's another one too that it is similar. I mean, similar colors, but different papers. I mean, this is straight up my childhood called, you know? So cute. This would be the cutest just scrapbook layouts or junk journal layouts for my granddaughters too. So cute. Oh my goodness. And then this was the other pastel rainbow, but this is so, goodness, this is so like, I feel like 1980s. This would work for the 50s or for the 60s too, I feel like. 60s, 70s, and 80s. They had a bright tie-dyed pad. I wanted that one so bad, but y'all, I'm telling you, I had to make some choices. I had to, or I would have spent $100. And I have to have my estate sale money, right? Have to eat lunch. I have to buy toothpaste. I mean, come on, guys. So yeah, these are just so cute and retro. Look at like, so cute. How many times have I said so cute in this video? Then the floral on hot pink one. I'm kind of confused about the name of it, but I mean, I guess maybe it's floral papers on hot pink. I don't really know because see, that's not, but these are really pretty. I wish there'd have been a 12 by 12 of this one because these are so pretty. Oh, that pink and green. That's so pretty. It's my favorite color, green, right there. And then, this watercolor ocean. Oh my goodness. These feel amazing too. They're just kind of a little bit textured. Like really good quality paper. The seahorses are so cute. Oh my goodness. I'm telling y'all, I haven't filmed it yet. I probably will. It may be next week before I do actually, like the Memorial Day week, that week probably. But I need to film my most recent estate sale haul, y'all. I got the best stuff. But anyways, there was a Reader's Digest book and it had little seahorses on the cover. And I cannot wait to turn that into a journal this summer. You know, I might could do it in with the travel themed ones and just have it available. Even though it won't have bohemian style stuff. But oh my goodness. Look how cute. So cute. So there is that one. So now I will share the, sorry y'all, I keep bumping my camera. I will share the paper packs. All right, so this one is Shine Bright. I'm trying to think, how can I do this without just making a giant mess? Yeah, I just don't know that I'm going to take every... You know what? I'm not going to take these out completely. If there's one you just want to see, I'm happy to, send you some pictures like on Instagram or email or something if you're wanting to see the little die cut pack. But I'll just give you a closer look. Kind of here is the die cut shapes, and then here are the stickers, and then here are the papers, and then let's see. And remember, I have multiples of a lot, so it's not that much longer. This one's called Summer. And I'm not going to lie, y'all, this makes me want to print out some photos and just, I still call it scrapbook, but journal to my little heart's content. Like, I may make a little summer mini album for all the grandbabies. Or no, not one for me, one to put all the photos of all the grandbabies in. Such cute little die cuts. And then Under the Sea. And y'all, they had Christmas ones and fall ones, and I didn't get them because I'm in the summer brain mode right now, and now I'm thinking, why didn't I go ahead? I'm going to wish in 2 months' time. You know what? If I do Christmas in July, I'm going to wish I'd have grabbed them next month, or the month after next. So cute. So instead of die cuts, this one has like 3-dimensional stickers. And then I have the 2 travel ones is the last of them. So I'm guessing this, no, I was thinking this actually matched that watercolor ocean, but maybe I have another one. Oh, just kidding, I do. I got a few more different ones. So this is the travel one. So cute. It has like 3D embellishments. But I did want these papers they're perfect for junk journals because they're so thin, especially those little travel themed ones. Like the traveler's notebook size, I feel like they won't bulk it up. Let's see, that's called Travel. This one's called Uncharted because how can I not get these deeper color papers for if I'm using like Indian textiles, I feel like these will be so cool, especially if I coffee dye the scrapbook paper too. But there's the little stickers that come in those. There's the papers. And then, oh my goodness, did I get 2 more ocean? Okay, there are 2 more beach theme. Y'all, this is getting me excited. I don't really have, obviously if I buy all this stuff, I don't really have beach theme stuff or travel theme stuff. I just don't have a lot of stuff saved up to do those top journals yet. So I'm really excited to kind of have some options. Oh my goodness, this is the one that matches that this little paper pad, the watercolor ocean. That is so cute. If you're having a summer baby, oh my goodness. I feel like my daughter got my granddaughter, they're going on a cruise next month, and I feel like she got her a little, it's like a little mini Stanley cup or something, she's kind of bougie sometimes, and it's like it has these little beachy images on it. This is so cute. I would love another one of these. So cute. And I'm telling y'all, it was just $1.74, but times, 10, that adds up. And then lastly, this one's called Beach. See, this one will be perfect with that Reader's Digest cover. Oh my goodness. If I said that like 10 times. The papers are so cute. Oh my goodness. This one will be so fun to just be creative with too, because it's got these little windows. You could put like vellum or acetate and make little shakers, y'all. I've got more plans than I have time in the day, y'all. But anyways, thank y'all for watching this haul. I would love it if you would leave a comment and tell me what I need to do different. Just be kind, you know, please. But what you would do differently next time I share a haul. Maybe you want me to cut out the crinkling. I don't know, you know, or maybe it was fine. So again, thank y'all so much for watching, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.